Welcome to Science Lab. The signs are happening because Jesus is coming. Every day we are seeing some of the great signs that are happening around us. Today we are going to see some of the disastrous events that are taking place around the world.
In the month of September, fatal flash floodings in Morocco and Algeria killed 18 people. Hurricane Dorian absolutely wrecked the Bahamas. Severe floodings across Southeast Asia and India killed 100. Spain was hit with its worst storm system in at least 140 years. Destructive earthquakes hit Kashmir and Indonesia. Dozens of meteor fireballs even lit up the night sky. An early snowfall, the cold temperature record were broken across the northern hemisphere.
From September 18 to 20, 2019, Hurricane Lorina makes landfall in western Mexico, bringing heavy rains and flooding.
Mexico's National Meteorological Service said that the tropical cyclone Lorina made landfall near Playa Perula, Jalisco on 19 September 2019. As of 20 September, the hurricane was moving towards the Baja California Peninsula. Media reported that around 200 people were evacuated and over 50 houses and some roads were flooded in Jalisco state. On September 19, 2019, winter appeared to have arrived early in northern Europe. This is the earliest snowfall in Sweden in 20 years.
Heavy rainfall late during the evening of September 19, 2019 caused flash floods in areas around the city of Thessaloniki in northern Greece. Local media reported that 2 people were rescued from vehicles trapped in flood waters.
The fire service received more than 150 calls, with 17 requested for flooded homes or basement stores to be plumbed out. Athens Macedonian News Agency reported that a hail damaged wide areas of crops in Trikala region unit. On September 19, 2019, Mammoth Mountain in California, USA, gets first snow of the season after a very short summer.
It's a beautiful day out here on Mammoth Mountain. Got our first.
On September 19, 2019, thousands of fish washed up dead on the shores of Lake Koronia in northern Greece as a result of high temperature and declining water levels. More than 1,000 people have been evacuated after tropical storm Imelda brought chaos to Texas with up to 40 inches of rainfall and flash floodings. Governor Greg Abbott declared 13 countries disaster zones as the National Weather Service warned life-threatening amounts of rainfall had fallen. On September 20, 2019, Sakurajima Volcano, located in Kagoshima City, southern Japan, erupted at 4:04 p.m. local time. The active volcano had already erupted multiple times this month. It is the first time in about 2 months that the height of the smoke exceeds 3,000 meters.
On September 21, 2019, dozens of people were injured when a 5.6 magnitude earthquake hit Tirana, Albania. The jolt caused power cuts and damage to various buildings.
According to the Defense Ministry, it was Albania's strongest quake for 30 years. People left their homes onto the streets and nearby fields for fear of aftershocks. In total, Albanian hospitals treated 68 people. A tornado was caught on camera as it ripped through the city of Nobioka in Miyazaki Prefecture in Japan on September 22, 2019. It caused localized damage and toppled a utility pole at Nobioka Station.
Heavy rain, strong winds, and rough seas brought by tropical storm Karen have caused severe damage in the dual island nation of Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean.
On September 23, 2019, horrified locals in Zambi, Indonesia have been posting incredible videos and photos online of bright orange and blood-red skies as fire in the region continues to burn, distorting the daylight. Some residents have been posting their footages using the hashtag #PrayForZambi and called on the government to take stronger actions to put out the fires and battle the haze. On September 24, 2019, at least 19 people have been killed and more than 300 others injured in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir after a 5.8 magnitude quake jolted several cities in the northern parts of the country, including capital Islamabad. TV channels showed videos of heavy damaged roads in Mirpur, with many vehicles overturned. Several cars fell into the deep tracks of the road. The quake was powerful and created panic as people ran out of the buildings.
We have seen many disastrous things happening around us, but there is more. Don't go anywhere, we'll meet you after a short break. Welcome back to Science Lab. The signs are happening because Jesus is coming. Hyderabad, India saw heavy rains up to 6 centimeters on September 24, 2019. Incessant rains over Hyderabad have weakened havoc in the city and interiors as residential areas have become waterlogged and face dangerous flood-like situations. In a video making the rounds on social media, one car can be seen getting swept away by the strong current of rainwater running through an arterial road of a residential area.
Deluge hits Pune, India, killing at least 24 people and sweeping away thousands of vehicles on September 25, 2019.
At least 59 people have been killed after an unprecedented level of monsoon downpours in northern India. Most of the fatalities were caused by house collapses, lightning strikes, and by drowning in heavy floods in the state of Uttar Pradesh. At least 5 people were killed by snake bites in flooded areas. On September 26, 2019, at least 20 people died after shallow 6.8 magnitude earthquakes hit Indonesia's Maluku Islands. On September 26, 2019, a group of melon-headed whales died in a mass stranding on Cape Verde, Boa Vista Island. The rescue teams counted 134 dead whales and autopsies were carried out to try to determine the cause of death.
From September 28 to 30, 2019, over 100 people are killed in yet another extreme rainfall event in India, this time in Uttar Pradesh.
Others were killed as buildings collapsed. Relief efforts are underway.
More than 100 people have died due to flooding caused by heavy rains in the Indian states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Dramatic images of life impact of flood water on urban life have been coming out of the affected areas. Railway traffic, vehicular movement, healthcare services, school and power supply have been disrupted in both states.
Heavy rain causes flash floods, wrecking homes, cars and boats in Aberdeen, Scotland on September 28, 2019. The storm lashed the village of Corby, sending torrents of muddy water gushing through the streets. Severe weather warnings were issued across Scotland, with gale force wind of up to 45 miles per hour hitting parts of the country.
On September 29, 2019, California in USA was hit by a series of weird weather, including tornado and hail.
Before his death, burial, and resurrection, the Lord Jesus Christ was sitting on the Mount of Olives, and his disciples came to him privately and asked, Tell us, when will these things be, and what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? For that the Lord Jesus Christ is of things that will take place before his coming.
And Jesus answered and said to them, And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nations will rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. But all these are the beginning of the sorrows.
What is mentioned in the Bible that are going to take place in the end times are taking place in our lifetime. All these changes in the nature show us that indeed we are living in the last days. Lord Jesus Christ is coming back again very soon. Thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to tune in to Science Lab next time.
Continue watching Science Lab in English as well as in Tamil. Send us photos, videos, news, and YouTube links which are worth sharing, and also send us your feedback to our email address sciencelab@angeltv.org. Suppose if you have missed any of the episodes, don't worry. You can watch it again and again in our Science Lab YouTube page. But don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video.
Ask your friends and relatives to watch the Science Lab so that they will know that we are living in the last days. Remember, signs are happening because Lord Jesus is coming.
Maranatha.